Hi guys, I am now on the Stray Writing app. It is an app that is used to write novels. So you download it on Google Play. It is free. You just download it for free and use it to write the novels. So this app, it has a lot of things. It even has writing marathons, competitions you can join in order to boost your writing career. As you can see, when I'm scrolling down, we have a now marathon called Dreamy Writing Marathon, and the winning prizes. So if your book gets selected as the best, you can indeed win the competition. So the competition has like many writing prompts. You choose from the prompts on which type of book you want to write. They're like, as I'm scrolling down right now, they're like these are the prices for the first choice and all that, and then they're like the type of books you can write. Like this one has Divorce to Restart, there's Love in Disguise. They're even given prompts like 1 2 3 prompts, and you choose from the prompts which type of book you want to write. And this other one called Destined to Be Theirs and all that. And there's Love to Disobey. You just choose the type of book you want to write. Most of them, they are romance novels. And then I'm going to click create for me to start creating a story. So you can add a topic here. I'm gonna write, now you desire. It's a love, like romance. I'm gonna, yeah, and I'm gonna choose the English language because I'm gonna be writing in English. The target audience is neutral, and the genre is, I'm gonna choose romance, but you can choose any type of genre you want. This the LGBTQ, the paranormal one, fan fiction, new adult, anything. So I'm gonna click the romance one for this one. And then you have to write the description for your book. Like, every book has a description. The description usually is put at the back of the book, but since now it's just the online thing, I'm just gonna write this description. It's about a girl that was once married to this type of rich family, but the rich family rejected her, and she left. She left, and she was remarried again by another billionaire. But now the former husband wants her back. So it's just like that. It's just going to be an interesting novel. So you have to add the timelines. You have to add ignore the part that says the agent what. So here I'm gonna click my book is just drama. It's all about, I want it to be a to be continued book. It is hot blooded. It's a hot blooded book. And then we are going to click the background. It's just all about a wealthy family. It's just family stuff in this book. But you can choose between shapeshifters, sci-fi, fantasy, mafia, vampires, rebirth, anything you want to choose. But I'm just gonna stick to family, and it's an urban thing. It just happens in the urban world. And then you save, make sure you save. And then the main plot of the story is fated. It is a love triangle. It is a love and hate relationship because two guys are looking for the same girl. Yeah, and all that. And then the main characters you have to choose. Make sure you save after you click your everything. She's a female. I'm gonna make her an adult, no, new adults. And then the story is BG. There are transgender stories and bisexual ones, etc. And then her appearance, you have to click. I just want her to be normal, a normal lady. The status is she's worthy. She's a billionaire now. And then the personal character is positive. I want her to be selfless, but I feel like being wise would fit in at the same time. And then you have to save your everything. You have to include an email. So I'm gonna hide mine. And then we did it. We have a description and all, but we have to add a book cover. So you're going to leave the app, and we're gonna go to Google first. So we're going to use the app called Canva, to create a book cover. So here I want, like, I don't know why I typed 3 men. I wanted it to be 2 men and a woman, because like it's 2 guys that are fighting for like a girl. Now it gave me a hard time because like you have to make sure that you click a good looking picture that fits exactly, that will like attract the reader's attention. So here I didn't have that, so I just decided to use this because I'm showing you guys how to create a book cover. Being a writer is hard. It's like hard, and you need readers. You need to use a very good looking cover photo for your book so that it attracts people. Otherwise you're just gonna stay there with 0 readers every month, every year. So make sure you click and use good attractful titles and book covers. So I'm gonna crop this guy out. I'm just gonna use this too. It doesn't look good, but it's just for show off. I'm just showing you guys what how the whole thing is done. And then we're going to go to Canva. Canva is the app that I use to create book covers. It's a very, very, very nice app. It's very interactive. So you just click create, and then you click the photos that you want to use, and then you're gonna use in the new design. And then here we're gonna click we're going to add a text box. The text, you click on text, and then you click on you see I clicked on text, and then a text box, add text box, the purple box there. You're going to click it, and you're going to add the name of your book. I called it what did I call it? Oh, right, Now You Desire. Okay, that was the book. And then we're going to write that here. We are going to write that here. And then you just have to make sure that you place it nicely. Otherwise, it won't fit when you get to straight writing. You would have to cut out other things. So you have to be careful with all that. So I was just trying to make sure that I fit everything in, but the whole picture is too big. There. And then you have to add another text box to include your name, so that the book looks good. When I started using straight writing, I just upload pictures from Google and just post them there. I didn't even have my name in there, but I discovered Canva, and then this app changed my life. And then there, let's say your name is Evelyn Mandane. That's not my name. And then you have to increase the font size. Make sure that you increase the font size so that the names are visible. And then you have to, I don't know why I clicked that. I was just trying to increase the font size. You have to increase the font size. You have to increase the font size. I was just showing you guys that you have to increase the font size. Okay, perfect. And then you can change the color of the text so that it can be visible. So I thought that one was visible and it looked good, but then you can still change the font of the text, like Times New Roman, italics, and all that. And then I like to use the Gagaline font for some reason. It really makes the books appear good. So I would use that one. So I had to change the color because it's not visible. I thought maybe using black would fit, but at the same time black was too not visible for the eye. So I used the blue one. The blue one looks more appealing to the eye. We used the blue one. Okay, and then after you're done, you have to save your work. You have to save your work and download it. Like you see, you look at the very top, there's that button that's just looking down. That's the download button. And then you go back to the straight writing app. You go back to your book, the book that you wrote, that you just wrote. You click your book. Make sure that it's online. You do these things online when there's Wi-Fi. And then we're going to click edit, and then you're going to click upload book cover. So you can either use Canva like we did, or you just upload. So since we use Canva and we have the image in our gallery, we're going to click upload cover. So we're going to upload it, and we're going to upload the picture. As you see, now I have to cut out a few things like the faces of people because the picture was too big. Make sure that the picture fits perfectly. I do not like the picture because it's just giving no vibes. So you have to be careful when you create your own things. So the words here, they want the description has to fit 200 words. So you have to make sure that the words are like 200. So I was just using blah 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 so that I can fit everything in, and then you save your book. You make sure that you click the marathon that you want to join for the competition. So yeah, and then you save your book, and then my book cover is right now under review, that you reviewing the book cover to make sure that it's really me and all that. So you have to be careful. And then now it's time for us to start typing our first chapter of the book. So let's say you can write anything you want in this part, as long as the title of the first chapter of the book, like here I wrote the beginning of the end, we can just write chapter 1. And then you start with your episode. You can use the first person or second person narrations, anything you want, as long as you're just writing a book. Make sure that the book is hot to read. It will attract the reader's eye. Just the first part, just make sure that it's snappy. Just write like a writer, like we were all destined to be. Writing is a very beautiful art, so we have to be careful right there. And then you guys check my books and my links right there and rate my books, please. You have to rate them. And then you see. So after you publish your book, guys, you can preview your book and see how it appears in the other app. So you can literally check your books in this app called Dreamy. After you publish your book, you download an app called Dreamy. That's where your books will be. That's where you search for your books and you find them and you see how they look. The app called Dreamy. So you use Try Writing, Canva, and Dreamy. Dreamy is the app where your book is published to at. So that's where you can check your book. So the book cover will be uploaded after like hours or something, and then that's when you can see your whole thing. That's the whole thing, guys. Thank you. Check my books down there. And then here, it literally, this dashboard, it checks the number of readers you have in a week, the number of followers, fans, the number of published words you have, and all that. That's it about this app.